There's something deeply wrong with reality. You can feel it, can't you? The air tastes different, like a memory instead of a sensation. The sky doesn't look real anymore, like a projection flickering between dimensions. Time itself feels broken, days blur, events repeat. History rewrites itself while no one notices. What if we've already died? What if this isn't life, but the afterlife? What if the world ended a long time ago and we just never woke up? Every ancient culture, every religion, every prophecy speaks of the same thing. A world that was once real, but was shattered, corrupted, or lost. The Bible calls it the fall, when mankind was cast from paradise into a false reality of pain, suffering, and endless cycles. The Gnostics called it the Demiurge's kingdom, a prison designed to keep souls trapped in material illusion, unable to return to the source. The Tibetan Book of the Dead warns of the fake light, the trick at the moment of death, where souls are deceived into reincarnating instead of escaping. The Mayans believed we exist in the Fifth Age, a recycled version of the world rebuilt after previous realities were destroyed. So what if we already died and someone keeps bringing us back? What if Earth isn't a planet but a machine? A soul harvesting system running on loops of recycled consciousness? And what if the real war isn't between nations, but between those who want to keep us trapped and those trying to wake us up? They flood our minds with conflict, devices, and illusions of choice. They pacify us with scripted ideologies, staged power struggles, and a system designed to keep us chasing shadows. But the greatest deception, they've erased our memory. Time is an illusion. They go by many names. The Anunnaki in Sumerian texts, the gods who descended from the sky to rule humanity, the Nephilim of the Bible, the hybrid offspring of fallen angels and mortal women, wiped out by the Great Flood, the Watchers in the Book of Enoch, divine beings who weren't supposed to interfere, but instead gave humans forbidden knowledge, the archons of Gnostic belief, parasitic entities who feed on human suffering, trapping souls in an endless cycle of birth, death, and forgetfulness. What if these beings aren't gods at all, but architects of the prison? What if they created time itself, a looped construct that keeps us reliving the same cycle over and over? What if death isn't an escape, but a reset button, forcing us back into the system? Something broke. The Mandela effect. Collective memories of a history that no longer exists. Deja vu, echoes of past lives, fragments of a memory trying to resurface. Time slips, people vanishing, then returning with impossible knowledge. CERN and the Large Hadron Collider, are they accidentally shifting us between realities or trying to punch through the walls of the prison? Time was never meant to flow this way, not in a straight line, not in cycles that erase everything before them. What if the reason we feel like the world is ending is because it already did, and we've just been stuck here, reliving the collapse on repeat? The governments of the world are preparing us for alien disclosure. But what if the beings they are about to introduce aren't aliens at all? What if the extraterrestrials are the Nephilim, the Anunnaki, the Watchers, returning under a new disguise? What if they claim to have created us? What if they offer ascension, eternal life, or merging with AI, or to trap us in a new kind of prison? The Book of Revelation warns, "For false Christs and false prophets shall arise and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible they shall deceive even the very elect." Matthew 24:24. If this is a prison, there must be a way out. Some say lucid dreaming is the key, a way to break free from the scripted illusions of this reality. Some say prophetic dreams are warnings, messages from beyond the simulation telling us how to escape. Some say the demons in sleep paralysis aren't hallucinations, but prison guards keeping us from leaving the dream. And then there's Jesus. He spoke of a kingdom not of this world. He cast out demons, beings that seemed obsessed with controlling human bodies. He defied death, shattering the very cycle that keeps us trapped. Is this why the rulers of this world fear his name? Because he was the first to escape, and they don't want us to follow. People are waking up, the illusion is breaking down, and those who created the trap are desperate to keep it running. That's why. AI is being pushed because a digital reality is even harder to escape. CERN is still searching because they know the prison is collapsing. History keeps changing because they are rewriting the script, trying to patch the holes. But we are remembering, we are seeing the glitches, we are feeling the wrongness of time, we are recognizing the lies, because the final question is coming. When the illusion crumbles, when the architects of this world reveal themselves, when the choice is laid before you, will you believe the lie and remain in the trap? Or will you remember who you really are and break free? Because the exit has always been there, but you have to be willing to see it.